Tuesday morning, L&I Commissioner Jeff Starkey and his team, along with property owner A.J. Pokorny, was on site after several of his apartment buildings were declared unsafe. The 7 apartment buildings that were affected are 808 through 820 North Adams Street in Wilmington. Based on the inspection by the city contracted engineer, L&I placed red and yellow cards on the front doors of all 7 apartment buildings Monday evening, displacing residents.
So we urgently made sure that every single family was housed. We're making sure that the families have a liaison and an advocate. They were told by L&I that they're supposed to get in touch with A.J. Pokorny, who's been a slumlord well documented in the city for over a decade. And it's well documented.
4th District Council member Michelle Harley said in a statement, "My heart goes out to my constituents that were impacted by their displacement due to unsafe housing conditions. What happened yesterday should have not happened. According to many sources, the landlord that owns the properties on the 800 block of Adams Street has been renting subpar apartments to Wilmingtonians for decades."
As I mentioned, the structural engineer went through all of them and identified some issues in the basement. That was his concern. So once he identified them and said they should be evacuated until he had an opportunity to further study them.
All displaced residents received transportation Monday night to shelters through the efforts of the city, county, and state governments at either the Hope Center, operated by Newcastle County, or at a private operated hotel.
We definitely want to help. Council wants to help. I think the administration wants to help. We just have to find out who they are, whether we go through the landlord here or different residents, they can share information. I think that's first thing, is just to try to find out who they are so we can offer some type of housing and financial assistance. And it's extremely upsetting that we're even in this position, and that our families and our friends are in this position of not having anywhere to go and not having anybody to really guide them. And a lot of people were out here yesterday to help, but I think that we could have done a better job of preparing them for which way to go once their houses were condemned.